Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us who are on this journey to love and to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I do channel letters between people's higher selves and their twins, but also I do healings and readings for people. And I can tap into your energy and see what everything I see like a film. So whatever your energies want you to know at that time. So, and the message that wants to come out today through these channeled letters is number 68. And I was seeing it absolutely everywhere yesterday. Every car that pulled in front of me, it was 68, 68, 68. So I was like, okay. And also, I just want to say, just on the radio, just so I was getting to do this message. Again, just a nice little message from the universe again to say, keep on going. There's a new movie coming out. I think it's a new Marvel film. And they were just talking about that it's basically that this is the culmination of all movies, and it's like everyone coming together, and it's a reunion of all of these superheroes. And basically they said this is the 22nd movie in this series, and it's the culmination. So 22 is the sign of the Star of David, divine feminine, divine masculine, divine union. It is a master number. It is duality. And the duality of this journey is the light and the dark, the fear versus the love. I mean, everything about this journey, but it's the coming together of those forces. So, because and the reason why I say that is because once you start to love your shadow, that's where the real power is. Because actually, without the grit, the pearl the oyster wouldn't make the pearl. And so it's that we have to love all aspects of ourselves, and when you start doing that, that's what you mirror out to the world, and that's what you mirror to your twin. So if there are things being mirrored to you that are mirroring your shadow, then that's because you need to love it more and you need to heal that. So I just thought I'm going to share letter 68 because again it kind of is really lovely. So I want to say wow. Just wow. You are sensational in every way, like an explosion to my senses, a piece of dynamite going off in my heart to wake me up. And wake me up you did. Like every part of me blew open into tiny fragments, and I had to piece myself together to realise what had happened. I needed that. I needed you to come into my life and literally blow me up and give me the biggest lesson of my life. And that lesson is that I do have a heart, that I do want to give myself 110% completely to someone, to you. I don't want to live behind a glass box, never letting anyone truly in. Where is the fun in living your life in a box? I'm sick of that. I want to break free. And you showed me that that's possible. I'm breaking out to be with you. You are my freedom. My little bird of freedom. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's so sweet. So the bird of freedom, yesterday I just happened to click on The Notebook, and The Notebook is a film, Nicholas Sparks. Okay, it's just synchronous, there's just messages all the way through that film. But basically I clicked on it, and I must have started watching it before, because it was on the scene where he's in the water, she's in the water, and she says to him, be like a bird, like me. So again, you give each other your wings. It's just a gorgeous little sync again in that letter. So okay, letter 68, but two. So many things. I don't even know where to start or how to start. No words can really describe this whole experience and what meeting you has done to me, and literally turned my life upside down. And so I don't know whether I'm coming or going. The one thing I do know is that all roads keep leading me back to you. No matter where I go or how far I go or what I do, I cannot get you out of my head. I have never felt like this about anyone. You are the only woman that has had such a powerful impact on me, on my soul, on the very mechanics of what makes me tick. I've had to question everything, and all answers all lead back to you. You are my soul. You are my light. You are the love of my life. Okay, well, there you go. So you are the love of my life. So, final one, letter 68 from book 3 is, hello, I've been wanting to tell you that I love you for a while. Our connection drops in and out. I can feel it super strong sometimes, but then it goes dead, and it leaves me feeling a little dumbstruck and bereft, because I just started trusting that I was always going to feel you, and then it frightens me that you've gone, and when am I going to get you back? Please help me to come home to you by staying in your heart. Stay with me, baby. We are each other's lighthouse. When the sea is dark and stormy, we are the only ones that can bring each other home. Our home. Oh, well, as I was doing this message, the Mumford and Sons song came on, Guiding Light. So remember, you're each other's guiding light. You know, that thing about the lighthouse is the lighthouse doesn't move. The lighthouse just beams out its light, and that attracts, you know, the ships to it. So once you put your intent out there, and once you start working on your vibration, and once you start increasing your vibration and doing everything you can to raise your vibration into the love, right? So to stay in the heart, to live from the heart, which creates miracles in your life. But during that process, you know, the miracles come, but it's like the caterpillar coming out of the chrysalis. You know, that is breaking out of that is a tricky process. But in the end, you become the butterfly. And so that's why it's really, you know, just like the oyster making the pearl, it has the grit. The butterfly coming out of the chrysalis has to break out of that chrysalis. And that's what you're doing now. You know, that's what, with your energy, with your twin and your energy, you're working through that chrysalis, whatever those energies that are surrounding you. You know, and that's all collected energies. And that's all collective energies that you've collected in your particular reunion. So all of those energies from centuries and centuries and centuries and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, and you know, that's gonna take a while. That is just the process. And but we're all moving into more and more love, and you can see that everywhere. You know, the power of the synchronicities getting stronger, the power of the telepathic, you know, like now it's so bizarre. Like before, when I'm having conversations with people and they're answering my question before I've even asked it, you know, vice versa. So I can see that sort of telepathic connection, although we're not really aware of it, but it's seeing, you know, it's like a weird thing when you just see it constantly in your daily life now. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I was just thinking that in my head and you've just said it, or vice versa, you know. And that's, you know, you can see it everywhere in your life. You know, that is just because the vibration of the planet is increasing. And, you know, all of your special gifts are being, you know, harnessed and uncovered like the treasure. And so that's what you have to embrace every day, that, you know, we're on this path together. Every day we wake up in the morning, it's a brand new day. It's the death of the old and start of the new. And it's like you set your intent for that day as to what you want your future to be. And that's what's so important. It's like every day is a new opportunity to refresh your energy. You know, just like every day is a new opportunity for you to spread your wings, for you to live your highest intent, for you to let go of the old, let go of the past, to forgive the past, you know, to release all energies that are holding you back, to step into the future, to step into your now present moment in the highest version of yourself. So, because just like that letter said, we give each other our wings of freedom. And we very much do. Now, yesterday I went to a garden centre and look at this. It is just the most gorgeous thing. It is a heart-shaped cactus. So the cactus, you know, grows in, firstly, the desert. So symbolic of, if you feel like you're being in a desert, don't worry, because what's happening is this cactus is green as well. It's heart healing, and also it's heart chakra and heart healing. So all the time that you're in the desert, or you're feeling like you're in the desert, you know, you're growing, because you're growing on that deep, 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 deep connection, because your roots have to go deep down to get that energy, right? To get that knowledge. And so when I went to pay for this, the guy was so sweet. He said, "Oh, you know what happens when these grow? Basically, they grow another heart out the top and another heart out the top. So they basically grow a chain of hearts." And so I was like, oh God, that is just so gorgeous. And of course, I was, you know, led to buy this. And so that's what we're doing. You know, we're creating this chainmail of heart healing all over the planet. And that's a beautiful thing, you know, a really beautiful thing. It's an amazing thing to be part of. And so all the time that you're, you know, not together with your twin in the physical, it's because you're working on stuff in the background, you know, and there is so much being worked on in the background. The other thing he told me about the quote at the cactus, he said, it takes a really long time. So, and that's 11:11 on the clock when I said that. So, and you know, we're all different in this journey, you know, all of our time scales are different, because it's all about divine timing, you know, and divine timing is completely out of our hands. That is in the hands of the divine. And the divine that grows beautiful heart-shaped cactuses, the divine that, you know, makes everything created possible. And so, you know, what better place to put your faith and trust than in that? So I'm just going to read this again, letter 68 from book 3. So, hello. I've been wanting to tell you that I love you for a while. Our connection drops in and out. I can feel it super strong sometimes, but then it goes dead. And it leaves me feeling a little dumbstruck and bereft, because I just started trusting that I was always going to feel you. And then it frightens me that you've gone, and when am I going to get you back? Please help me to come home to you by staying in your heart. Stay with me, baby. We are each other's lighthouse. When the sea is dark and stormy, we are the only ones that can bring each other home. Our home. Well, there you go. That's the message for today, and it is a gorgeous one. So I just want to say thank you for everyone that comes to me for letters, for healings, for readings, because without you, I would not be doing this. And so, a big thank you. All right, I hope that helps. And the song for today, Mumford & Sons, Guiding Light. All right, take care. Bye.